everyone, I'm AlissaTheSimmer and welcome to my channel. So today I am creating a house in the woods or a house in the forest. I don't know which one I'm going to name it yet, but either one of those because it is basically the same concept. I kind of got inspiration for doing this from various different simmers and YouTubers who have kind of just built where there was a lot of trees or a lot of grass, and I just thought it was a really cool idea. This concept was. So I just wanted to let you know that this wasn't a completely original idea. I definitely have seen this somewhere and I kind of drew inspiration from it. So I wanted to let you guys know that, and that is totally fine. Like, if you need inspiration for something, don't be shy to look towards others. It's just when you make it your own is when it counts the most. I started by adding a bunch of trees in the back just to make it look super natural and look like all of that stuff grew there all on its own, and I just wanted it to look like it was a forest. So now I'm going in with the layout, and the layout changes a few times, I believe. And especially these windows, I thought it was a good idea to do a lot of windows, but I did not like it when I finished it. So when I finished putting all of the windows, so those get deleted and we settle for a little bit of windows, not as much as there is now. I put this lot on Willow Creek. It's a lot in Willow Creek, and usually Willow Creek has a lot more city or neighborhood-like spaces, but this one I found to be pretty natural, and I thought it fit this forest theme the best. So for the roof, I actually have a little tip for you guys. I know a lot of people probably know this already, but after I learned how to do it, it definitely added a lot to my build. Is when you are doing your roof, you should add the trim, and if you add the trim on the roof, it definitely makes it look a lot more uniform and a lot more sleek. When I first started doing roofs, which I still do not like doing roofs, I like doing them better now, but in the beginning I did not like doing them at all. But when I first started doing roofs, I did not know that there was a trim you could put on the roof to make it look more uniform, and I didn't know that there was so many options to pull and shape the roof the way you wanted it to. So when I learned about putting trim on, it definitely helped me. It helped just make the house look more sleek and look more uniform. So I try to, you'll see me put the trim on in a second, sorry. But I tried to make all the windows brown just to match the place more. And I was trying to go for more like a cabin feel and a wood-like feel, but the wood paneling I had did not do it as justice as I wanted it to. I know there is a lot of wood paneling that comes with Spa Day, but I do not have Spa Day, so I think the wood paneling that comes with Spa Day would be a lot prettier, but I had to settle for this wood paneling, which doesn't look as cabiny as I would like it. That's kind of the vibe I was feeling, is kind of like a cabin in the woods. But I really still like the way it turned out even with this simple paneling. And I added a porch around that wraps around to the back, and that's going to be super helpful because even the front yard gets covered in a lot of trees and stuff, and there isn't really a place to walk around, so the porch is there so you can basically get around the place. I added a little garden in the back because I thought that would be a very cool way to pass time in this house, and also a grill back there just because you want to be outside as much as possible when you're in this kind of environment. The bedroom is kind of more open than I've started putting a lot more open bedrooms, like there's an open walkway instead of a archway. I opened it up so the bedroom, you can just walk into it from the main room instead of having a door. If you don't like that, you could totally add a door. I know some people just rather have a door, but I really liked the way I put the just the wall opening, and it's kind of like a nice walkway. So the vibes I was feeling for this place was for like a couple or a single person who likes to be away from the city but still has friends and wants to entertain people. I feel like this place would be a really cool place to just come hang out, and maybe even like a vacation home for people who just a vacation home. Like, I know with outdoor retreat, you can go on retreats. And I was wondering if you could put this lot in outdoor retreat and come here for vacation. I don't have outdoor retreat, but I think that would be a really cool idea if you can do it that way. So I don't know how outdoor retreat works, but I think that would be an awesome idea if it did work like that. But like I said, I have no clue how that game expansion or game pack works. But if it did work like that, this place would be awesome because it just seems like a little vacation home, just a getaway place. So the bathroom's cool because I have those two windows and they look out into the woods, and there's a little bathtub there, so you could totally just lay there and look out into the woods. And I thought that looked super relaxing to lay in the bathtub. I do not add a TV, but I do end up adding a computer. So if your sim needs a source of entertainment, the computer would definitely help. But there is not a lot of entertaining things just because of how the vibes is you just want to relax here and you don't want to be like, either it's for like a sim that's always away and likes to be in this kind of environment, or it's a sim who needs to get away and comes here to de-stress or relax and stuff. So that's kind of the feel I had for this place. I had a really hard time figuring out how to do the kitchen just because of the main room isn't as big as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than this and able to fit all of the stuff I needed to, especially this kitchen. So the kitchen changes a lot, and I couldn't really figure out the way I wanted the layout to go for the kitchen. So you'll see it change a lot. So I'm still playing around with the kitchen. Also, the table was really hard to put in here just because, like I said, there wasn't as much room as I thought there was in this particular area of the house. So the table where the table goes in the end, it is kind of in the way, but not really. So I had a lot of trouble with the layout of this room. We're finally nearing the end of the kitchen, so like what I finally figured out doing, so that's good. So I want to take time to tell you guys about the new channel that I am a part of. I am a part of a new channel, a collab channel called Simmer versus Simmer. In this channel, we take our creativity and we put it against each other, where we make sims based on a theme for the week. So each person has their own day of the week where they would post their sim. So say the theme for the week would be girly. Each person would take a day of the week and upload the video of which they think was the best sim of, like, create the best sim that was girly. So I'm sorry, I'm explaining this really badly. We have a video that explains it all, so I'm going to link that all below, but I'll continue a little bit. So at the beginning of the week, we will pick a theme, and the person will start off by doing that theme, like girly. They will make a girly sim, and we would all make a girly sim that week. And at the end of the week, on Saturday, you will get to pick which sim you think describes that theme the best, or who you think did the best sim based on the theme. I post on Wednesdays, so you will see my sims on Wednesdays. So you guys need to go check out the channel and definitely check out the explanation video because I did a horrible job explaining it. I'm sorry about that, but it is an awesome channel, and I love the girls. They are all my friends who partake in it, and They are awesome and make really amazing and cute videos, and they are actually featured on my channel. So if you want to check out my friends who are in the collab, the collab channel, you should so check them out and check out the collab channel, which I will link in the description. So I am basically done with the inside. I have a nice little kitchen. I put a little sitting area with the fire coffee table. I have the bedroom and the really big bathroom with the grill outside and the garden outside. And now I am just adding tons and tons and tons more trees and grass everywhere. I found that scaling up the grass to be bigger was a lot easier in placing it because it took up more room, and it actually made it look more natural because all of the grass wasn't the same size and same height. So yeah, scaling it up definitely helped, and it made it look really good. I really liked scaling it up. So I continue adding all of these trees, and all of these bushes and some more trees, and I fixed the terrain a little bit. I believe I make it darker, so more like dirt-like instead of this lighter terrain. And then, yeah, I actually wish there was trees that would overlap the house. Like the branches would fall towards the house, but there aren't many trees like that in The Sims, so I had to do what with the trees that I have. But here you'll see me fixing the terrain, like I said, and then I believe I add a light in the front door and this little bell box. So I add 2 little lights towards the front so you can see when you're walking in your house. But here are some screenshots of the place, some outdoor shots of the front. I think it looks super cool. I really like those barrels. I think I said that already, maybe. I don't know. Here is the living room, the kitchen, and the little sitting area, the little dining area. And then the bedroom, the little desk area with a wardrobe and a computer, and the very luxurious bathroom. I think this bathroom's pretty luxurious. It looks really cozy to me. And the outside with the gardening. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe because I try and post videos every Tuesday. Even if it's really late at night, I still try. But thank you so much, and bye-bye.